How's our quality?
Quality check.
I think it's frozen on the screen.
No, it's good here. Our screen is just super bad, so we're assuming that anyone else. Ask
No,
similar.
like these things are frozen.
How do you see us on the phone? Is it good?
It's fine.
It's fine? Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, it's fine?
Yeah.
Ken.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's start it.
Let's start us up. And action.
Hello everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Channel Shishim Vatation. This is me, Dor and Dor, with Nate Galper, my
Hello,
body.
folks. How's it doing? How's it doing? Hope everyone's doing well on this lovely night. Lila Tov, as we say here in Ashkelon, the city of eggs. Dor and Dor, let's get started. We had an absolute wild week, right?
Phenomenal week.
Phenomenal. There were highlights. There were also some lowlights, right? We had Justin Tepper absolutely eating turf. It was phenomenal. And we also had some ridiculous shots that we're going to get into later in this show. But we just want a group audience poll right here. How are we feeling about the past week? By a show of a round of applause. So yeah, folks, we're just going to get straight into it. Initial thoughts on the week. What are you thinking?
I think it's been great week. Few games.
Few.
Not like I expected about my team personally. Yeah, I think they're doing great. I hope it will even go more.
We're climbing the hill.
We're climbing the hill, yeah.
As they say, what do they say? They say, what do the scientists, CDC, say about the mouth?
You gotta climb the mountain, not jump through it.
We say lower the hump, right? Like COVID-19, lower the hump.
Okay.
So we're getting straight into it with our women's, the IPLL that's been going on this winter bubble. We have a couple standout players. Dor, who do we got for the MVP, most valuable player for the IPLL? So excuse me, the WIPLL.
So the MVP of the WIPLL is McAllen McDonough.
Yeah, give it up. I'm getting word. Yep. Mac is okay. Yeah, the beans have hit Mac harder than expected, and she won't be available for quite some time.
Unfortunate.
Yes, miss. Could we get extra toilet paper for room 217? Okay, I got you. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Yeah, I won't put it on the show. Don't worry. Okay, great. Now we have attackman of the week, right? This woman was absolutely phenomenal. She ran like a gazelle in the Sahara. I've never seen her chase someone down so fast. She looked like Kyler Murray trying to escape the pocket. This is one of the Stoller twins. It's the blonde one, Abby Stoller. Folks, put it to Abby. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. What do you like out of the older Stoller?
To be honest, I never watched a game.
That's terrible. Most of them. But for the highlights you've heard about her on all the lacrosse magazines, did she live up to expectations?
She shoots better than Rob Pannell.
Yeah, she shoots way better than Rob Pannell. And then for midfielder of the year, we got someone with a little bit different style of play than Abby. However, they did come out of the same womb, and that is Jackie Solar. Jackie's been phenomenal so far. We're still not sure if they actually are part of the same family, just due to the coloration. Jackie looks like she's been in the sun a little bit way too long.
Some call Jackie Stoller the woman Kyle Harrison.
Yes. They do that. They do say that. But probably got to cut that for television ideas. Now we're on to defenseman of the year. It's 2020, folks. It's 2020 and the media cannot be stopped. Folks, defenseman of the year, defensewoman of the year is Yuval Salana. I've never seen a defenseman proud, just like Bagheera in the Jungle Book, like Yuval. What do we think Yuval's looking for in the next week coming up?
Being another MVP.
Another MVP. I think she could. I totally think she could. And goalie, we got a couple nominations because there are a plentiful amount of goalies. But this week, give it up for Kelly, folks. Kelly. Now we're going on just a little segment break to the weather. Dor and Dor, take it off right here.
Okay, so welcome to the weather report on channel Shishim Betesha.
Ken.
We're expecting some rainy days ahead of us, like
Ken.
today. Yeah, it's gonna be rainy until tomorrow midday.
Oh yeah, and even show our viewers. You
Yeah,
can even
get
walk up
close,
and
get in
show our
close.
viewers
Oh yeah,
even.
okay.
Yeah.
So, from tomorrow midday, it's gonna be partly cloudy until the next Thursday. So no beach this weekend. That's unfortunate. I know, no volleyball. And that's it. that's for the weather report.
And that is the weather. You know what, guys? I love weather. I just love it. You know what I love more about weather? I love climate. The climate of the weather really makes the weathering effect more
Like you can see in the graph.
as you can see in the graph. Now, Dor, the weather has been great. My name's Nate Galper again, and I'm here for the wave report. Lately, the swell has been north, southwest, southwest, east swell, coming in hot. We got absolute lippers, as we say. We have some righteous riders here from the San Diego native area. Kai Solomon and Ilan have actually been ripping their heads off because they're shredding so hard. We're talking 8 to 11 foot waves in the next upcoming week.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Definitely Hawaii.
We're on the pro circuit. They're taking their stop here in Herzliya going up. And then we got a call, actually, earlier today that... Oh, yeah, we're getting some feedback. Yeah, we also hear that Yaakov Silverlake is joining the circuit. Yaakov's been a good surfer so far on the circuit here at Pipeline in Hawaii. He's sponsored by Almeric as well as Hurley. And his sponsorship is worth, I believe now, $30 million, right?
Even more.
Even more? Yeah, we're talking $50 billion. $50 billion.
He can own Facebook now.
Yeah, he could literally own Facebook now. Now we're on to the men IPLL Winter Bubble MVP attacking the goalie of the week. Take it off.
So the MVP of the week in the men's IPLL is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Give it up. Give it up. Now, Mr. Fitzpatrick has been an absolute beast, flying up the field as well as down it. Earlier this week, I actually saw him take a shot right to the gut, and it was phenomenal play by him. But I'm almost positive his bowels were almost uncontrollable after that, especially the amount of gas he had walking off the field. Sounded like a medic had to come rush him up on a gurney so that nothing else spilled out of him. Next up, we got attackman
Of the week, not the year.
of the week. I must say, it's Shabbos.
Yeah, it's Shabbos. Yeah.
It's Shomer Shabbos.
That's not kosher what you're saying here. Okay,
Coach
so
Morty, that's a reference to Big Lebowski. Now, attackman of the year. Who do we got for attackman of the year?
that attackman know how to pop the beat, sing to the sky. He's pretty awesome job. And his name is Max Snellenberg.
Come on up. We actually have our fine attackman of the week. Now, Snellenberg, tell us what was going on through your mind when you stepped on the field for that first game.
I was really excited to be out there and play with my new teammates, and we had a lot of fun out there.
I love that. Now, who do you think you had the most chemistry with during the past week?
Obviously, my boy Harrison Sindler.
Wow! Sibler has been...
That's romantic.
Romantic. As well as... Yeah, Sibler has been an absolute beast off the ball, and I can't wait to see the connection later. How do you think the projection for the playoff is going to go for Team Stay Row?
I think that we're starting off kind of slow, but we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna get some dubs soon, especially Friday.
Especially Friday.
Yeah,
because,
double header.
because it's Shomer Shabbos. So,
Not against Herzliya.
not against Herzliya,
Not
yeah,
against
of course
We'll
not.
see.
Okay, Max, thanks everyone. Thank you, Max, for Now we got midfielder of the week. We actually have something quite wild. We've never done this in all the 17 years we've been here at Channel Bethesda. But we have two people actually taking the spot for midfielder of the week. And of course, it's the brothers, it's the Phenoms, it's the twins.
Noah and Jacob Brownchick.
Brothers, come on.
They
come
get the silver volleyball.
on. They get the silver volleyball. So,
Thank you, Aroma Coffee Bar, for having us.
So we hear a lot about the connection that you guys have on the field due to chemistry. Now, something off the field. When you guys are at home, who normally does the cooking and who does the dishes?
I usually do the cooking, love eggs. Jacob's always cleaning the dishes.
Love it.
You say you love eggs, so it means that your nutrition is the same here.
Supposed to be. Supposed to
we
be.
have, we have some cook-offs, some egg league competitions. So.
Yeah. Now, how do you guys act when you say you're in a social setting and someone needs to assert their dominance in a group? Who normally takes the alpha role and who the beta role?
We're two alphas. There's no betas.
Two alphas.
Ooh,
Two
ladies,
alphas.
can you
I
hear
like
it?
that. Now, yeah, ladies, can you get it? If you're looking to date a pair of twins, either a double date or one lady with two twins, that works here. Again, Channel Bethesda is open to any kind of relationship status.
Yeah, we accept everyone.
One more question for the brothers. Dor, what's the question you got for them?
I forgot it home.
Forgot it home.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
good luck to the brothers, and let's take home the ship soon, boys.
Thank you.
Anything to say?
Herzliy's not stopping.
Not stopping. Wow. Now for defenseman of the year, Dor and Dor. We're actually on the same
Week.
week. I keep saying week.
Keep saying year.
Okay.
Focus.
Defenseman of the week. This guy is phenomenal. His eyebrows look as if a makeup artist from a Marvel movie came and does them every single morning. It's
Ben Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson, compared to last year, Ben Johnson comes in looking like he ate Ben Johnson. He's looking ginormous, as if he's stuffing tissue paper up in his shirt, in his calves, everything. How does a man like that stay in such good shape and be so dominant on the field?
He lived with Coach Arik.
Oh yeah, and as Coach Arik is the lifting trainer, they have a very special relationship, don't they? Tell us about that story you heard about both of them.
They told me not to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's a secret.
It's a secret.
Top
So-
secret.
Very top secret. Well, Ben, thank you very much for being here in the bubble. We appreciate it. Now we are on to goalie of the week. This goalie, each and every goalie was absolutely phenomenal this week. But this one stood out above all the rest. This goalie was superb, phenomenal, poised, but also chaotic. What do we think about the goalie of the week, and who is it?
That's a she.
Oh, it's a she.
Oh.
So,
I'll give you the.
you'll give it up to me?
Yeah.
Well, goalie of the week is none other than Dill Dog, Dill Pickle, Dylan Teitelbaum. Everyone's giving hearts to DT. She was phenomenal. Now, what can she improve upon in her transfer from the women's game to the men's game?
She doesn't need to improve. Their defense needs to improve.
I second that. DT has been absolutely phenomenal, but without a defense that can really bolster that puppy down, she's left on her own.
They don't get Coach Morty's rotation.
They don't get the rotation.
Can't get the rotation.
They can't get the rotation. So we're going to rotate here, see what I did there, to the next subject, which is the annual Spike Ball Tournament. Now, this week was phenomenal. We had 21 teams coming out to the beach here in Ashkelon, City of Eggs, to perform in the spike ball tournament. And now the winner was Ian and Rachel, with the runners-up being Tepper and Chuck. Now, to be honest, I thought Tepper and Chuck were going to take it home. What were your predictions?
Just Ian and Rachel.
Phenomenal.
Easy peasy for them.
Easy. They swept everyone off the floor like a Mr. Clean Swiffer duster after a nice long bender, tender sender. Now, Tepper and Chuck were phenomenal, and they actually wanted a rematch. So I think we're going to get a rematch, as I heard Ian say he was going to take it.
Ashkelon team doesn't know how to lose, so they wanted a rematch.
Yeah.
But they won't get it on field.
Yeah, if they won't
get the rematch on field when Herzliya is going to beat them.
Yeah, very true. Now we're on to our next segment, which is later in the week. Now, we're going over a couple things, but before that, thank you, partner, we're going on to the highlights. We had two of the most phenomenal goals I have seen of all of 2020, and first off comes from the men. It was my partner, Dor the Diving Hawk Benor, with an underhand shovel. Right corner. It was phenomenal. Dor, what was going through your mind when you had that shovel shot low to high, right with 5 guys draped on you?
I saw Kai coming, and I said, F it, I'm just going to throw the ball.
F it, I'm just going to throw that ball. Put that on a t-shirt and sell it for 25 shekels. We'll be millionaires by the end of July. Now, we got the goal of the week on the women's side was none other than our own Lauren Dinhofer. She had a phenomenal behind the back. Lauren, come up. All right. She's actually in the studio today, made it out to New York City. And Lauren, what was going through your mind when you decided to go behind the back on that shot?
See, I thought, hey, the goal's behind me. Why not throw the ball that way? And then it went in the goal. So.
Absolutely genius. Now, is there anything that you want to say?
You're the Leo Messi of the women's lacrosse.
She's actually compared to the Lionel Messi of women's lacrosse, as well as the Lionel Messi of women's lacrosse. Yeah. And now, one other thing. For this next upcoming game you guys got, what's the scariest opponent in your track, and how do you think you're going to devise a plan to surmount that?
I would say myself. And I would say to surmount that, just, play my game.
I love that. Play my game is, as you said. Lauren, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Mrs. Dinhofer. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
it's a great channel. Phenomenal. Oh, I forgot. We have to thank our sponsors. Thank you to Turkish Coffee for making my coffee as dark as my toilet in the morning. Also, thank you for Subway. Subway, eat fresh or freshly eating, but Subway, eat fresh. Now we're on to later in this week. We got a couple things. First off, we got S'mores Night coming up. Big bonfire. It's going to be phenomenal. Stay tuned for when we're getting s'mores and that whole thing going. But next up, as we all know, we got a couple of good singers in here. And
we got a karaoke night.
We have a karaoke night. So we're expecting some phenomenal young talent to come out here and compete. Because this is actually a regional round for Israel's Got Talent. So whoever wins this goes on to the final round that will be held in Tel Aviv.
The winner competed in the Eurovision.
In Eurovision. 10. And lastly, this Friday night, we're actually having at 8 p.m. a talent show. Myself and Dor the Diving Hawk Benor will be announcing the talent show. And it's going to be phenomenal. We've been told that some people are bringing their animals. We have animals, we have props. I'm told that Yuval is actually a plate spinner.
We got some magicians too.
We have some magicians.
Like Zach Saloof.
Yeah, Zach Saloof is phenomenal at magic. Again, plate spinners. We have rock eaters. I don't know if you've ever heard of those, but you're going to see Talia actually eat rocks. It's going to be phenomenal. I've never heard of anything like that in the States, but I can't wait. We have one more closing statement with a story coming up. Dor Benor, how about you take it off?
Okay, that's the scoop of the week.
Scoop of the week.
3 girls got quarantined for an iced coffee. And when they got the iced coffee, they got caught. So they never drank it. Was it worth it or not? Your
Was it
decision.
worth it or not, folks? Folks here in Asheville, in the City of Eggs, was it worth it?
Send your vote to the next phone number 0546768 108.
Yeah, that's a great phone number.
The winner gets new car.
The winner gets Dor's car. Kidding, folks. We're signing off here. Good night. It's been beautiful talking with y'all. Dor, any closing thoughts?
Thank you for tuning in to Chandler Shishimedesha. Signing off from the city of X, la ciudad de los huevos, Ashkelon.
Good night, folks. And